Hello, so I was just chopping down oak trees in an SMP I'm in for the last 2 hours, and it got me thinking about the optimal oak tree in Minecraft, so I've decided to make a 5 a.m. tier list on the optimal oak tree, so here we go. So first of all, we've got the 4 log high oak tree. It's a pretty okay oak tree, but in my experience, I've never grown an oak tree with the intention of growing a 4 log high oak tree, so it's not that high on my tier list. It's not a tree that I'm generally aiming for. Next up, we've got the 5 block high oak tree. This is the epitome of an oak tree to me in Minecraft. When I think of an oak tree, this is exactly what my brain goes to. This is the oak tree of Minecraft. Very close behind it, though, is the 6 log high oak tree. It isn't the oak tree, but it's a really good oak tree because you get that extra log out of it, and if you want those logs, then that extra log makes a difference. Next up, we got the big fancy oak tree. Depending on who you are, this is either the best oak tree in the game or the worst oak tree in the game. It gets you so much wood when you chop it down, but at the same time, looking for all of those oak logs in it is an absolute pain because you don't know if you finished chopping it down yet until 5 minutes later when the leaves are all finished decaying. So it's really difficult to figure that out. I'm going to put it in the middle due to that. It's really fun to have trees this size, but sometimes it's difficult to deal with. As for the small fancy oak tree, I'm going to put this into the A tier because it gets you a lot of wood just like the 6 block high oak tree, and it's not even as tall. It just looks nice. It's a good looking tree. Next up, we got the balloon oak tree. I don't think that's actually a technical term, but I've heard people refer to it as that. So this is our little balloon oak tree right here. It's a pretty okay oak tree. I think it gets you 4 logs, just like this guy. I don't really feel that strongly about it. It's just another oak tree. I think I'm just going to put it down here with this oak tree. It doesn't even look like a typical oak tree from the old days, so I'm going to put it below the 4 block wide oak tree as well. Last up, we got whatever this thing is. I was just growing oak trees to figure out what kind of oak trees developed in this game, and this is just an even smaller balloon oak tree, and it just straight up looks like a bush, so I called it a bush oak tree. It looks extremely silly, and therefore it's not going to go in D tier at the very least. I'm just going to put it in here with the B tiers again, because that is a really silly looking tree, and I'll allow it. The D tier is left open because I don't really think there's such thing as a bad oak tree in Minecraft. Oak trees are just the best genre of trees in Minecraft. They've always been solid for any sort of build that you want. Anyways, that's my oak tree tier list. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.